trying to say what's on
Hey
my
guys,
mind.
welcome back to episode 2 of A Seat on the Couch.
It's been a while.
Yeah, we've been gone for a while, like a while. When was Solange's album?
Since last November.
Yes, and you can find that link up here somewhere. We'll put it up there, but we are back and we're starting straight from home.
But there's so much talent in our backyard that doesn't get the light of day, and today we decided to invite one of those people and have a conversation with them.
Yeah, I am so excited. Let's be honest, we did love the sweet sounds of Solange in our video.
Yeah.
But we needed something soulful, and
Mumala is that person.
so this is Couchsurfing with Mumala. She's gonna be here right now. I'm so excited.
Enjoy.
I am so happy to have you here.
I'm so happy and so thrilled to be here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Shucks, but
So I hadn't heard about your music until Ivy told me about you. She was like, oh, I have this friend. She's a really good singer. She's performing live at Jay's. We should go see her. And when we came to your show, I really got invested in her music, and I insisted. I was like, Ivy, we have to have her on a seat on the couch. And
Nice.
yes, and because I personally know you from school and a few projects that we've done, and I honestly actually don't know you deep enough with your music. I'm not sure what to ask. I know you might have those creative friends, and you're like, you have a good voice, so what do you do?
yeah, and you don't know exactly what you should be inquiring on.
Yeah,
Yes,
I know. Well, Mumala is so large and it's so much. Me as a person and me music-wise, so it depends. What exactly do you want to know?
Girl, are you single?
Let's get
though?
down and dirty.
Let's start, because I want to know if we're having swipe right type of thing.
I think I need a cup of tea for this.
Yeah, you don't need some tea, boo.
Okay.
Well, there is someone special, and let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
So let's bring it back a bit, because this is not, I'm not trying to find you someone. We're not trying to find, create some drama, but
Break up the situation that already exists.
yeah, so we're taking it back to the music, and I know this is such a cliche question, but most your friends or people you studied with knew you as Nicole. So where did Mumala, this soulful African
Queen.
come from? It's such a good name.
Okay. Nicole is my English name, which everyone has one. Mumala is actually my traditional name. Everyone who has a traditional name.
Yeah.
Mumala is it. I was named after my father's aunt.
Okay.
So I took over the name, and she was a really vocal person. Mumala means the vocal one.
It makes
So
sense.
now it makes a lot of sense.
It's so much truth initiation.
Yeah.
African initiation naming ceremonies.
Yeah, I've always heard there's a lot of meaning in the names you're given, and usually it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Exactly.
I know.
Yeah.
Mine's I'm named after crossing a river, so I don't know. But I'm a good swimmer. So
Yes. Girl,
I feel like
fish away.
water.
Fish away. Yeah, so when I branched out and started doing music, I wanted to go. I knew that I'm authentic, I'm African, and I'm Kenyan, and I wanted to go by something of my roots, because my music is inherited. Yeah, I can't say I'm the only one who sings. No, I come from a lineage of
It's so
music.
beautiful.
My mother used to sing for the famous Mungano Kenyan choir.
Oh,
wow.
She was part of it. My father was into drama and arts, so he's a writer.
Yeah.
So that's where I get my writing skills come from. So my journey is inherited.
Okay.
So I knew I wanted to give it back to where it came from, and that's why I said Mumala is perfect. I didn't want to look at any other funny name.
So how you're saying it's inherited? How did your parents take? Because part-time she's a lawyer, a great lawyer.
Yeah.
Time.
Oh, full-time now.
Lawyer by
Full-time.
day, singer by night.
Yeah, you gotta do that hustle. When do you sleep? What do they think about you pursuing your creative energy that's inherited?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't a smooth sail. I'm the last one, so you can gauge how old my parents are. So they're from that generation.
Yeah.
So they weren't really as supportive as they couldn't understand the whole thing. I was like, you want to sing?
What's in
you want to
singing?
sing? What's in singing? This
What's
is Kenya.
funny?
What are you gonna eat? By then I didn't understand them. But right now, as I'm growing older, I do understand that definitely, of course, they wanted the best for me.
Yeah.
Any parent would like the child, to be, comfortable, especially financially, just that they can, afford to have the things that they need in a daily basis, So I do understand they're coming from a really good point, and this is Kenya. We have to be realistic that not many musicians can just feed off of it alone.
Yes.
So an education is really, really important. Any parent would want your child to have something of security. It comes from a point of security. That's what I'd say. So education is really important. If you're able to have, not many people have the opportunity to go to school and even like reach and even have a degree. So if you're able to have that opportunity, go to school. I think sometimes you have to do things in order to end up doing what you really want to do. And this is my way of making sure I can be able to do what I really want to do.
Yeah,
That's wonderful.
Good. Yeah.
And on the same topic, I wanted to ask you, how do you manage? Because law takes up a big chunk of your time. How do you manage to balance the two between your passion for music and your professional career?
Let me tell you something, guys. Everyone has 24 hours in a day, right?
It's not enough though.
Let me tell you feel it. For me, I've always had an optimistic perception on everything.
Yeah.
So I feel 24 hours is a lot, depending on how you're going to do it. So I go to work as usual, 8 to 5. After 8 to 5, if I have rehearsal, I do rehearsal from 6 to 8. From 6 to 8, I go home, and then I freshen up, eat, continue, catch up on whatever I wanted to catch up, go to bed right around 10:30. I'd be up, and the cycle continues.
I know, but I understand that you have to like time keep well, manage your time to do what you have to do.
Because I actually started recording my upcoming album while I was in my last year of uni. And after classes, I would go to the studio.
So how do you deal with burnout? Like, let's be honest.
Yeah,
anyone can do 8 to 5, do this, do that.
Even when you're structured and disciplined.
You put your heart into it.
It's true, but the thing is that it's not every day.
Oh, okay.
It's not every day. So of course you have your breather moments, and my weekends are my wholesome moments. We always have getaways with my girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's always a refresher moment. You just have to plan, as I said.
I think that is actually a good message for all those people in the creative industry. Like, don't give up. Just manage your time.
Especially people who are struggling with two careers, like your passion, which may be your music or your drama, and then your professional career, which you went to school for. So you can do it. She's example.
Yeah, you need to get that paper and still follow your dreams.
Yeah, have something to fall back on.
Totally.
Yeah. So now let's talk about your music. Let's talk about a few songs. I'm just gonna start with a song that I really love, which is your favorite as well. Because we always do this. We end up having like the same
favorite song.
And this is like Where Did Your Love Go? This was back in 2013.
Oh wow.
And oh my god, it was such a good song.
You were 18. Oh wow. So
girl, it was good.
Yeah, and it had such a big message. My first question would be is one, did you write it? And if you did, where did you pick inspiration from? Was it a personal story, or was it a story of a friend or someone you know?
To be honest, my inspiration to write songs are normally so random. Random. I wasn't like, I'm definitely into advocacy and all those things. Being a lawyer. But like it was really, really interesting. I think I was doing chores or something. And I was just like, love me. And I'd had, as you're doing chores with siblings and everything. So I had a little rough up with my sister. And I was like, love me, sister, don't find me. Hey, wait a minute. Where did the love go? We're supposed to stand together. I was like, what?
That is crazy.
So anytime I get like a crazy idea, I know I run to my phone and I get my recorder. And I'm just like, I sing it actually, even because I write my songs with melodies.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I automatically sing it down and I'm like, okay, I'll continue later. And that's how I did Love Go came out.
This is so crazy because I was busy telling Brad before this started, where did the love go? And I remember Black Eyed Peas, where's the love? And I was just like, girl is like speaking about, the environment, the society.
Yeah.
But you're just speaking about chores.
To be honest, it's totally random. Nothing serious. Like, and even you're not necessarily, like Martin Luther King. So.
And Ivy, like, you made me like believe that, because at first I was like, no, I don't think it was inspired by Black Eyed Peas. But the more I listened to it, I was like, where is the love? They're talking about society and all these things happening, and why don't people love each other more?
Yeah.
Exactly, but
And then
I think also it was around the circumstances that were also surrounding. Because normally, like, if I get an idea for a song, I'd note it down and then I'd be like, what exactly I like to write music with purpose. So what exactly do I want to pass on? Now, of course, I'm not going to write about siblings fighting. It's part of it, but I've naturally been a deep writer, to be honest.
Yeah,
so
it was very beautiful,
why.
and it's still relevant today, and that's why
Yeah.
it's still my favorite song. Because
Yeah.
I can listen to it today, and with everything that's happening, I'm just like, where did the love go?
and I love both studio and acoustic version.
Oh yeah.
Links which will be somewhere. Now that we've sort of gotten to know your process as a writer and how you get your lyrics going and noting things down, I want to know, I've always been a curious person about how performers prepare, both in the studio and on stage. Like, do you have any rituals you like to do? Is there a prayer? Are there certain candles you want around you in the room?
Do you dance?
Is there a team
musical
or do you go on like vocal? Because you know Mariah Carey does vocal rest for 24 hours. Yeah. So is there something you do to prepare yourself to record a song and to perform live?
To be honest, I'd be lying if I tell you I do vocal training.
Okay.
I don't.
You're talented.
So what you hear is pretty much what you get. So sometimes even I wonder, I'm like, God, if I actually did vocal training, I wonder how like extra I would sound, you know?
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of curious. I think I'll kind of try it out. But like
Yeah, I was
performance
just about to ask, is it something you're going to be thinking?
yeah, definitely. Performance wise, I always have my hot lemon and ginger. It's a trick for everything. But I have had a moment where I had to go to studio and I had to record, and I had like a really, really rusty voice. And I had a banana before that session, and my voice was like, it was so.
It was.
Lack
Do
of
you think
it, I'm
if I
too
tried a
slimy.
banana, I could sing?
I don't know.
All I can do is happy birthday.
No, you won't have to sing, but like you'll probably be more smooth.
So when
I know
that-
you
when-
definitely
Eat a
want me.
banana.
When that
for a smooth
happens,
voice.
do you cancel, regroup, and come back and record later, or do you
Unless
just
it's
power
like,
through it till
no,
it comes back?
unless it's really, really bad. But like, if it's something that's just like on the like, you know, mid-section situations, I was like, no, you
Clear your
power
voice,
through.
drink some
Yeah.
water.
And that's interesting.
get
Like,
it.
talking about studio, how does it work in Kenya? Like, how is the music industry here?
We don't really have labels situated. So that's
Yeah.
the thing. Of course, also being outside, you see how things are situated and you're like, oh my, I wish home was like this. You know, so having that exposure has really taught me how people value music in different countries as well. So we don't really have labels here. So here, if you want to record a song, you like a producer, hit him up, he'll give you his quote. You guys can bargain if you bargain. If you don't, if you're okay paying it, you pay it, you get in studio, you do your song, and that's that.
But so is there any conflict? Because I know the music industry, was it
Yeah.
Alani that did a video, like,
You
know,
have
just talking
conflicts.
about-
You even start, guys will start albums with people and they won't end up releasing them based on differences and whatnot. It happens. I think in most places, the only thing is that contracts are not really set up really to be uptight here. That's why people can easily just pack up and, you know, move, either producer or either the vocalist. It's like that. But like outside, it doesn't matter. Even if we're having conflict and all, you've signed a contract, we are finishing those 3 albums. Even if you don't like my face or whatever, you know. So yeah, it's
I
still
find
like
that
survival.
like a bit crazy to me. So let's say you've recorded an album, you have no label, maybe no management or representation. How are you supposed to release your music to the masses? And then also, how do you make back what's rightfully yours? Because that's your hard work, and if people enjoying it and
it's your
dancing to
intellectual
it,
creative
who is
property.
responsible for collecting your coin?
Now, the thing about being responsible for collecting your coin, that all comes down to copyright, and which is why you should be registered with all this MCSK, PRISC, and all these societies which help artists to make sure they get that coin, especially independent artists. That's what you want to have someone to have your back, especially if you don't have a label or a manager or anything. That's how you're able to get your coin. I think people also don't generally think sometimes when musicians, especially like indie, soulful, a bit urban musicians like I am, don't expect your song to be like played on radio because they play a lot of like pop and commercial music.
Commercial music.
Yeah.
So you find some people be like, doesn't need to register. it's okay, after all, I'm doing the music for the people who enjoy soulful music. But actually, some songs get picked up and they play on radio.
Exactly.
And then there's, nothing going on because you didn't register. So yeah, get your stuff in check. It's not that expensive. It's a bit tedious, but take a day off if you need to register and someone will pick up your coin.
Yeah.
So that is very interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure if you're an upcoming musician in Kenya, or you're just, trying to figure out what you want to do, how do you find MCSK? Like, where do I find them? How do I register for my copyrights?
You can find them online.
Mm-hmm.
Google is your best friend. You can also go physically. I know their offices used to be in Westlands by the time I was registering.
Yeah.
I don't know if they moved, but yeah, you can find them physically, but all the information is online.
Yeah, a quick Google search should
Wouldn't hurt. Yeah.
Google is your friend.
Yeah.
And so what do you think is better for someone who's, trying to be a musician, trying to get their music out there, live performances or studio sessions?
I think it depends. It depends on what someone wants. There are people who just like to be, especially people who are commercial, that's why they release songs more often
Yeah.
rather than, I'm a performer, I love being on stage.
Okay.
So sometimes I
love
would
watching you on stage.
Sometimes I consider myself more a performing artist than a recording artist, which is why when I do music, I'd release it a bit slower than someone who's a commercial singer, because they're always like, everything.
Yeah.
So it depends on, you have to identify what suits you.
Yeah.
Once you identify what suits you, then you go with the flow. If you love being on stage, perform. There are people who even literally they are performing everywhere all the time, and they have the last time they released a song was I don't know when.
Yeah.
TBT, so
They're
just do you. Once you figure yourself out, do you. Don't be demotivated.
Yeah.
Keep doing you. Trust me, there are people who love what you do.
Yeah.
And there are people who always come through.
There's always
That's
someone
true.
who loves
Yeah.
what you do. And speaking of performing, I wanted to ask, how do you manage to book your gigs? How does that work in Nairobi? And also for the people watching who might want to go see you perform, where would they find you? Maybe you can give us your next gig, or
Ooh, yes!
or a place that you're constantly performing at, if you have a standing.
I don't have a standing. There are certain musicians and bands mostly who have standing, so every Wednesday you're gonna see them at certain events.
Yeah.
How I manage to book my gigs is that some of them I'm called for.
Okay.
And they'll be like, hey, or if they've had you before and they liked it, they call you back, Thursday Night Live.
Yeah.
And then there's some where you just actually, even if you're interested, you'd actually now reach out to the organizer. So sometimes you reach out, sometimes you have to reach out, and there's no option, especially if there's certain events that seem really cool to you. And then there are others that will call you, and then there are others that now become a regular if you want to be a regular. I don't for me personally, not really prone to the regular one, because I think it kind of loses, for me, it would make me lose creative purpose. Yeah, I like to have something different, and every time you're coming to a show of mine, I like you to experience something different. By the time you come to my next one, you'll experience growth, you'll experience a different ambience, it's a different storyline. But if you keep doing that every Wednesday,
which I find is important as an artist. I get bored easily by people who don't evolve as artists.
Yeah.
If I'm listening to the same music over and over, album after album, performance after performance,
And it's clear in your
really nice.
SoundCloud page. I'm just gonna plug in her SoundCloud again. The growth you've had since Where Did the Love Go, and to right now with your new single Ride Along.
yes.
And I just wanna, get some tea on that.
Yeah, tell us a bit about Ride Along. You guys
Ride
need
Along
to
is my
listen.
bae.
I know, because it felt like there was some relationships,
Yeah.
mentioned in this song.
I've never really had a Taylor Swift moment, if that's what we call it. And most of my songs are not personal. But this one is, I'm not gonna lie, this one is. And I think everyone sort of has been in that relationship where it's just some fresh air. So it's my cup of tea, and I'm happy, I'm settled, and so I think I just a lot of people, it's really hard to find something authentic in the new generation. We all know this.
That's true.
Social media relationships and everything that we go through in new age.
Even social media relationships.
Yeah, everything is just so.
Yeah.
I know.
Everything.
Are they though? Yeah. People still sliding into DMs and thinking it's real.
Yeah. People
The guys do it.
Heavily sliding into
Oh my
people's
God.
DMs.
Exactly. So I think if you get get something beautiful. It was just, it was also appreciating not only my situation, but a lot of people who are in beautiful situations and want to appreciate their partners and, you know, their spouses if, you know, it's that level.
So it's more or less a celebration of love.
It is. It is.
You go right along with me.
Yeah.
And this is interesting. I picked up something with all your songs, and do you have a, I don't know, can I call it a fetish for guitar strings? Because it is very prominent in every song. It either changes from an African type of string instrument to a Spanish guitar. I think you did a song with, was it Zulu? Mauritius?
I love instruments. I love instruments and I love live instruments. So if I could have live instruments in my music, I would, to be honest, instead of automated. And I love the guitar. It really complements my voice.
It does.
So
it does. It really does.
Thank you. So when that's like my go-to instrument, even if I'm doing a set and it's just acoustic, you're probably gonna find me the guitarist and not necessarily a keyboard.
Do you play guitar yourself?
No, I don't. I did start, but it kind of got so hard.
It's hard. I tried the YouTube tutorials.
I love my nails as well. So I was like, I think I'd rather like, you know, maybe like try the keys. Yeah.
Also, like I wanted, now that we're talking about instruments and stuff, I had a question about your production process. Is that something you get heavily involved in? Like, do you work hand in hand with a producer? Are you like executive producer of your songs? Or do you just stick to the vocals and creative side and the lyrics and let the production?
Did someone like give you a beat and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna
or
write
do you
this?
get involved and be like, no, I don't like that beat.
No,
Let's do this.
actually most of my songs are written from, because I write my songs fast, and as I said, I do write my songs with melodies. So when like Where Did the Love Go, you had it live and then you had the studio version. So the producers tend to pick from me. And I personally, I've tried the thing about doing a song with a beat and where I'd like a drag to a beat, and I wouldn't necessarily feel as expressive fully to when I'm writing songs which are mine, except with the right along.
So right along was just along with the beat.
Yes, it was with the beat, and then of course other instruments came in as well. And working with Atal was so cool. Like he's really, really creative. He kind of just got me, and he got what I wanted to achieve, and he would also push me on things that I should aim to achieve. So that's why I guess you could actually technically see the growth of me not only vocally. I want it to be a performance. I wanted anyone who would listen to that. Even if you don't have a bay, you want to get a bay, and even if it's not a bay situation, you want to feel like, girl, I got your back. Homie, I got your back.
I got your back. Yes.
I also wanted to know, like, is Right Along the first single of your album, or was that just a release?
Actually, it was just a release, but it's actually gonna make it to the album as well.
Ooh, when is this album coming out?
This album is coming out this year. And I'm actually gearing on it, so I'm really excited to share that.
So you don't have a specific date yet?
No, I don't have a specific date yet, but I do have a specific month, which I'm looking at, which is around September, August.
Okay, that's it. And then do you have like a scope of like limit of number of songs? Or
No, because some of the songs are gonna be like, I'm sure Where Did the Love Go is also gonna be there because it's also one of people's favorite songs as well. But most of it is gonna be like a live sort of album. So everything is live. I like to put a performance on people's ears.
Sort of like an unplugged album.
Exactly.
So we're excited about that, and I feel like we've just like dug into you and asked so many questions. But I'm sure everyone is hoping she sings, because that's what I'm hoping for at the end of this. I'm hoping for a song.
I really want a song. I don't want to request, I'll just say surprise us.
I know, but secretly deep down I'm requesting, but it's fine. It's fine, you take what you get.
I don't know what to give. Okay. Ni lazima tupendane, that's what you say. But know my boy, I know your type. Mama always want me, but bodies like you. It's the sweet, sweet nothing but deja vu. But then again, baby, I know I can't help myself, 'cause it's the little things you do. It's the little things
I supposed to do?
I wish I could do the runs because I was saying like she has those Jill Scott runs with that.
I know. And in my head,
I try.
I felt like I know what you were saying about the melody because as you sang, I already had like the instruments in my head.
Yeah.
No, I've never heard this song. It's
So
not
it's-
in your album.
No, it's not.
Is it new? Is it coming
It's not
soon?
new and it's not in the album. It's one of my like little things. It's called Little Things, and it's just like my baby. I've never really found or had someone who I feel would be able to work magic on it. So I think I'm just
Girl, I'm about to make magic. Like I don't know about music, but I have a
feel
good
you can
ear.
feel it.
I have a good ear, so I'm
Yeah.
ready.
And I always feel like it's such a great song live. You know, there are those songs which are just so amazing live that
Yeah.
when the studio version comes out, you're like,
And I also wanted
Yeah.
to say you've got great vocal control. Like she's so in control of her her voice, her notes.
Yeah, you can
How it
actually
all
see it with
together,
Loose
it's
Control, and there's that one with the Mauritius guy.
Zulu,
Yeah.
Sweet Life.
Sweet
Yeah.
Life. Those two have such a beautiful wavelength.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
And with that being said, we're going to wrap our couch surfing with Mumala.
Wrap it up. It has been such a pleasure
It has
having
been
you.
so much fun being here and you guys hosting me.
Yeah.
It's always so good to like talk to the artists who are outside here, just in our own backyard,
Yeah.
and get to know like how it feels to be this creative being that you are.
Yeah.
Thank
Leave a comment below if you like it.
Please do.
Like.
And it's going to please
And subscribe
like.
to my channel.
Subscribe
Yes,
to
subscribe to
Mumala's
the
channel.
channel.
My Soundcloud
All the
page.
information is going to be somewhere down
Yeah,
here.
if it's not on this video, it's on the description box. And you can email us if you need to get more information
Yes, you can.
on where she'll be performing live. But we'll leave everything because we are just, we need to share you with the
Thank
world.
you.
People
Yeah,
need to
we
know.
really need to.
It's a tough world out there.
I know. And thank you so much for watching till this point.
Yeah, let's support our own, promote our own, grow our own.
Have a conversation below. Tell us who you want us to interview next.
Yes, and we'll see you in episode 3.
Yes. Bye.
Beautiful is what you call me each day. Just a smile and I'll be on my way. A kiss to blow me to the moon and back to you. Oh, don't rush, baby, you're just a tear.